Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TMM podcast with myself, the mining miner, Blair Toll 66, Crypt, which doesn't have the same ring to it as Tom 5005, and Mr. Spooseful, who was back after a long leave.
I need it.
What are you doing?
Wow.
Oh,
That
he's
didn't
gone.
take long.
light
He's
on.
gone already.
Wait, I forgot I don't need to shout because the headset's with me.
Well, it's not like
Usually I have to shout because I take the
He's
headset
like-
off.
he's-
Now it's fine.
He's like, mate, I'm putting the light on. What?
Well, luckily the sun's gone down in time, so my backdrop's not as bad as it was, because it was just it was throwing my camera off, because it being a Microsoft camera, it gets very confused very, very easily. Anyway, what's everybody been up to on this fine week?
Well, I'll go first, shall I?
You can go first, Tom.
Yeah, I'll go last because I'm special.
Alright, I bought the the Walking Dead 400 days thing.
Yeah.
I bought that because Lewis had one game which was 100% complete achievements, which is probably going to be like Super Meat Boy. But
100% complete achievements for Lewis is bad rats.
yeah, bad.
I should
And
do
I
that.
and I had 100% complete game, and it was free to play, which is a movie, and you get all the achievements for just watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, so then I decided, right, I need to go one up on Lewis here. So I decided to buy the DLC to get all the achievements for The Walking Dead, which I just did. So now I'm one up on Lewis. I've got 2 games. He's only got 1.
Oh, yeah, what did you think of the 400 Days DLC? Because I really enjoyed it.
I liked how everything melded together. Thingy on the bus. If you looked at the bus, there was those 2 girls running, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, as you played through the different characters, you just saw how everything was sort of coming together.
Yeah.
I
Different spew.
Yeah,
I also I've also been playing the Elder Scrolls Online.
Ooh.
For a while. As I was playing it, I kept chopping and changing my mind about what race and what class to play.
Yeah.
But I think I've finally decided on a
And you
Dark
finally
elf,
realise it's actually shit.
hush now, child. The dark elf. The thief guy. Anyways,
It's terrible. It's not
whoa,
an
whoa.
Elder Scrolls game.
it is.
Mate, he told you to shush.
It's not.
It is.
It's
It's not
Tom's
an
time
Elder
to
Scrolls
talk,
game.
George.
Excuse me, George. Excuse me. Let me just get something.
Oh, so he's getting his big book, isn't he?
I got the book's in here. It's my case. It's a
Oh,
big
okay.
box.
Did he honestly get the big
I
edition?
can hear the
course I
boom
did.
of the metal case.
All right, now George. It is an Elder Scrolls Online game. Here is the map. Okay.
I know it's meant to be set and everything in an
Hush,
Elder
child.
Scroll.
Hush,
I know it's
child.
meant to be set in the Elder
Hush,
Scrolls
child.
universe, but it's not an Elder Scrolls game.
Hush,
It's
child.
it's an
I
MMO.
Hush, child. I've started in the Ebonheart Pact, which means I'm in Morrowind, and I'm gonna go
That
over
shouldn't
here.
have been any part of it as well.
Shut the fuck up. I'm going over here, and then to Cyrodiil. All right.
Get out of your shit, George.
Kill the Daedra, which are flipping enemies in Skyrim and Oblivion. So it's an Elder Scrolls Online game because it's the same universe. God.
Aye, but the clans should never been separated.
Yeah, we go.
This is set 1,000 years before Skyrim. It's perfectly plausible.
It isn't though, and
It
they don't
is.
even look like Elder Scroll characters.
They do. Right,
They
here's
really
the book.
don't.
Here's the book. All right. It's
Oh, he's
complete.
got the book.
All the
Here's the
stuff. It's detailed everything. It goes through the Morrowind. It goes through the Almeri Dominion, all that stuff.
I swear Tom just wants to get the book and hit it off George.
No, because that would ruin the book.
It would. I wouldn't want to ruin the book.
So
Alright,
he's not
anyway,
worth it.
moving on, before we spend the whole podcast of Tom and George arguing about Elder Scrolls Online, David, what have you been up to?
Well, let me see. I've been ill for 6 days, sorry. I've been playing Tomb Raider, and that's about it. I
The
just
good
got
Tomb Raider or the triangle boobs Tomb Raider.
the newest one.
Ah, the newest one.
Yeah, the Tomb Raider remake.
Because I was thinking of doing a recording of that. That's
Spherical
cool, Connor.
boobs Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Headset squad.
Really?
I'm
Normal
just calling it how it
physics
is.
Tomb Raider.
Anyway,
Anyway,
it's the Connor because apparently George wants to be lost.
yeah, George wants to go last. I have been playing a lot of, and this is a bit weird, I've been playing a lot of Euro Truck Simulator. It's actually really quite fun.
Have you got the wheel though? Have you got a wheel and everything?
Yes, I do. I have my steering
Oh
wheel from
my
my
God, that
360.
would
It
be-
is amazing. I
It-
crash
it
a
will-
lot. It is brilliant.
With the wheel, it would be. Honestly, I want the game, but I don't have the wheel.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it. But honestly, if I had the wheel, I would sit and play it. Especially
Yeah.
if you put on some nice, like classical music,
Yeah.
and you get an mission to drive across Europe or something, and
Yeah.
you just go for it.
Mhm.
You just sit and do it, and it's so relaxing.
It is. I mean, last time when I left off, not yesterday but the day before, I was on the right hand side of Poland. Last night I just chucked the radio on, got a couple of missions to drive from Poland to Germany, then Germany to Rotterdam, and then Rotterdam to Cambridge to get back into the UK. It was about 2 hours, and it was just brilliant.
What of real time?
No, yeah, 2 hours real time, about 2 days or so in the game.
God.
But it was really quite fun. I did enjoy it, and it is really, really good with the steering wheel. I've also been playing some FTL, which is something I didn't
The
get
new
into
free
earlier.
DLC.
Yes, new expansion, and since I didn't play a lot of the previous thing when it was just the base stuff, I don't really notice the difference. I will be honest.
Oh, the new ships, new race.
Yeah.
The new race is flipping weird because they suck all the oxygen out of the room they're in, which means
Oh yeah, the
You can't have
Lanius.
any of the
Um,
other races.
it also means that if they invade and you've got reinforced doors, you can just send them in that room. You'll suffocate the guy before he kills your crew.
Yeah. I mean,
Now we've
well,
got
the only reason I got a hell of a lot earlier is that I was watching Nerdcubed play it the other day, and I only just learned about the strategy of putting out the fires by putting people in rooms on the outside and then opening the airlocks to just
Yeah,
suck
to
the
create a
oxygen out.
vacuum.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know how to do that, so I got a hell of a lot further just on
was
that
like-
basis.
That was like the first thing I learned.
That's the thing, I was going into it without learning.
I still
a
haven't
thing.
played the new free DLC. I'll be honest.
Mhm.
I should do, and I should go play it, but I just haven't.
Yeah. But I mean, I played about half an hour of it yesterday, which isn't that much, albeit. But I got to the 6th sector, so I unlocked the NG ship, which was quite nice.
Energy ship's good.
I've yet to use it, so... Anyway, George, what have you been up to?
Streaming a lot.
Yeah, you have been.
Actually, today was the shortest stream I've done all week, and that was 5 hours.
Yeah.
I've been advancing in ranked on League of Legends with John. Trying to think what else I've been doing really.
Sorry.
Bar that, yeah, I've been Diablo. I've bought and played through the Diablo 3 campaign, which honestly, I'm gonna start reading the books because the storyline is absolutely amazing. Like, I absolutely loved that storyline. It was really good. And then after that, now really actually, just been streaming, playing games, and playing. The only games I've been playing is Diablo 3 and League of Legends, really.
Aha. Well, that's pretty good.
And Anno 2070, which
that's
is what I'm
that's
playing
weird
now.
because
when we're
usually
on top of
Tom
something.
just says League of Lesbians when he mentions that. It's weird.
what it is.
It's weird he's not saying it. I'm just like,
That's what it is.
why
I
is he
don't
not
know what this League of Legends is. God.
God.
Is the game too good for you to comprehend?
I don't think it exists.
I think Dota's clouded your mind.
It's like Harry says laptops don't exist.
I think MOBAs
My-
in general have clouded both of your minds. 'Cause
My
they're
mind has
they're all
not been
crap.
clouded. It has been opened.
Of course.
With what?
A screwdriver and a hammer.
Alright, anyway, we're going to move on to the first topic of the week. Hallelujah! The start menu is coming back to Windows. Finally. So Microsoft have listened, and they haven't taken the shout, the crying of the people literally this time, just saying, oh, bring back the start button, and they literally just bring back the start button.
Oh wow.
So they're actually bringing back the start menu, but with a little twist. I mean, it's Windows 7-esque up to the point where you've got the live tiles on the side there. But they've finally listened, and that's not a bad thing by any stretch of the imagination. Very, very good indeed. Because this is giving a compelling reason to upgrade to Windows 8 now, because the only gripe I had with Windows 8 was that the UI was so fragmented, and they tried to force you to use a UI that isn't natural on a desktop PC with a traditional keyboard and mouse, yeah, it's fine with a convertible or a tablet or something like that. But if you're using a traditional mouse, the modern, quote-unquote modern UI is just not all that intuitive. Now, this is not the update that just came to Windows 8.1 a few days ago, I think. I think it was a couple of days ago. Which brought back a shutdown button on the start screen, which makes it's just these further improvements to make things a hell of a lot easier to use Windows. Because beforehand, if you wanted to shut down your Windows 8 PC, you had to go into the settings to shut it down for some completely unknown
I know
reason.
that was disgusting. But after doing it at college, it just makes us feel sick.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, go in the settings, and then power, shut down, and then it'll finally start shutting down. But that button should make everything a hell of a lot easier. So this update's going to be coming later this year. I don't know when.
Because, it takes them that long to put in a start button.
It's
Yeah.
not just that, though. They need to check the whole system over again for flaws and for security flaws. Which,
Yeah.
to be fair, if we could get a hold of a beta and knew what we were doing, we could make thousands of pounds. Literally thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
But no, if you find a massive security issue, you can get paid ridiculous amounts of money.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it?
Careful, George. People might
I think
be
it's
listening.
10 grand, isn't it? If you find a big one, something like that.
Probably. I think it was
Do you know? Actually, talking about security flaws in Microsoft, earlier on this week, I think it was Tuesday, a kid found a way to access
Oh yeah, I saw
people's
this.
Xbox Lives without even entering the passwords. He
Yeah.
hit the spacebar like 5 times in a row, then clicked enter, and it just defaulted the account and put them through.
Oh yeah, that is embarrassing. Like like a little kid can get through security holes in the system. That's how you know your system's not all that secure. To be
To be
perfectly
fair,
honest.
no big hacker or anything has done that.
No.
It's just a little. I think it was 5 or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what his reaction was? Oh my god, I'm going to be famous. When the user files were talking to him, he was like, "I'm going to be famous now," and it was like, "Oh, bless you."
Oh, it was good. Oh yeah, it was April 8th when the more mouse-friendly Windows 8 release. Thing is, I think one more thing they added in the latest update was a traditional title bar on top of the modern apps, so that you don't have to do that stupid drag down to close the application, because that was ridiculous. And I mean, I was hearing from somebody else that has instead of mounting the monitors sort of sideways like I've got them, they had one on top of the other, and
Yeah.
trying to close a Windows 8 app with that kind of system is a nightmare, because the close sort of threshold is like 1 pixel wide, so you'll be sitting there for ages trying to find the threshold so you can drag the window down. It was just insane.
Yeah, the reason I don't have a Windows 8 XP PC is because of the near enough Apple software bullshit where everything is an app
Yeah.
instead of
I was
you got to drag stuff everywhere, and it's like almost touchscreen but with a mouse, and
Yeah, it's just...
I was watching The Big Bang Theory,
Yeah.
and they were saying, Leonard said something to his girlfriend, and it was like, that's how Sheldon got punched in the face off Bill Gates. And he was like, and she was like, sorry, what did he do? And he was like, well, he went to, he was told Bill Gates that if he stopped investing so much money in children in Africa, he might be able to fix XP.
XP was pretty stable for what it was.
Oh, was it
Oh,
Vista? I think it was
Yeah,
Vista.
it was
He
probably-
said
It
that.
was
It
Vista,
was
yeah.
Vista.
Oh
It was
my
X-
god, I was in
was-
tears. I was crying. I was actually
Yeah.
crying. My dad was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Oh no!" you don't-"
Well, yeah,
Oh, I was proper in tears. Oh, it was a good day.
buried under all the crap. There. Go on. Right, Oot.
That was a good
You didn't give me a
day.
charger? I used my own cables.
technical difficulties.
No, it's my sister pestering me. Get out.
Yeah,
Shut
but
up.
Oh
Shut
my
up.
god, it's a monster!
Indeed.
We're
Anyway.
going to send Lewis round to deal with that.
No. I'd rather
it's
not.
that age. It's that
His
age where
isn't
yeah, it's a
crazy.
valid
She'll-
response.
Yeah.
She'll grow up quickly.
I've gotten to that point where I just kind of dismiss it.
Aye.
It being her. Anyway, so
It's
where were we?
football.
I've completely forgotten before I got to the story.
I was taking the piss out of Windows Vista.
Oh yeah. Well, Vista got so. Windows 7 is essentially Vista, but without bugs and a bit of a better looking UI. I think that's what Microsoft do. They sort of beta test. They release a full version, which is essentially a beta test for the next version. Like, Windows 8 will probably be the beta for Windows 9, which will be a hell of a lot better. But actually, I'm just trying to think, because Microsoft's going to be going a different direction with the releases of Windows. In the past, it's basically been, there'll be one release of Windows every 3 years. And then they'll release a service pack for that. They'll release 3 service packs. Each of those will be released when the next operating system is released. So with Windows 8 came Windows 7 Service Pack 1. But they seem to be going for more incremental updates now, where they'll just keep adding little features in, rather than having just the big updates. So it'll be interesting to see what they do when the time for Windows 9 comes around, whether or not they'll just keep drawing on Windows 8 and just keep changing that gradually, or they will release another big update with a much more, different operating system.
I think it might be a whole new one. Windows 8 was not taken too kindly.
No. I can imagine there will be some people out there that were boycotting Windows 8 from the beginning because it didn't have a...
That was not a good idea!
What did you just do?
He tried to catch a sweet in his mouth or something like that, and his headset just fell off.
It's probably broken, you know.
But you can still hear him, it's
I
fine.
want to retrieve this.
Oh.
Wait, is that a new headset?
No, this is just, I can do it. Just the headset was in the way.
Try again. Do it again.
No!
Do it again.
No,
Hold on a minute. How did
you'll
you
have to
fix
get
your
the-
headset?
Didn't? He
How
bought a
did you
new
fix it?
headset. He's
Yeah,
just
the
had
other
that
one
for a
had
while.
like the strap.
Has he just had it for a while and I just didn't notice?
Yes,
Yep.
he's had that for ages.
Has he? Oh well.
You're not very observant, so I'll let you off.
I am. Excuse me. I am extremely observant. I just didn't notice that.
Sometimes.
I am
Alright, what was
extremely
it- what-
observant. I just didn't see that.
Yeah. So what was I saying before Tom started deciding to try and catch sweets in his mouth?
I'm not.
We're basically saying it remains to be seen how Microsoft will go forward with new Windows versions. That's basically it. Next up, Microsoft ends support for Windows XP. Finally.
Heard about this.
Yes, that was stopped on April 8th as well, I think. Which is very strange.
It was recent, yeah.
Yeah, it was fairly recent. They've been meaning to do this for, I think, about 2 years now. Like, they wanted to stop support for it in 2012 when Windows 7? No, Windows 8 came out. Because obviously, when Windows 8 came out, XP got Service Pack 3, and that's supposed to be end of life for that operating system.
Mhm.
So... But since nobody wanted to move away from XP, because frankly, that's probably one of the more stable Windows operating systems, they didn't want to move away from that, since they were, 1, used to it, and 2, it was just so stable compared to, like, newer versions. Like, for example, if you wanted to upgrade from Windows XP to Windows 7, you'd have to do a complete fresh install, so you couldn't keep all your files and settings.
Yeah.
So if you want to do an upgrade, you have to go through the upgrade path, which is through Vista, which I can see why nobody wanted to do. It's like you'd install Vista and you'd have to go through that to get to Windows 7, but first all your drivers would fail and your computer would blue screen every 3 seconds. But yeah, it's finally happened. Windows XP is no more with regards to security updates, so get off Windows XP now, unless you want your computer to be riddled with viruses, more than it already was, probably. And for your whole computer to crash. So, yeah, Windows XP is no more.
It's a sad day.
Wait. Yesterday, The Guardian reported the UK government has paid Microsoft £5.5 million for a 1-year extension of support. Wait, what?
I'm
I'm guessing they still have
It's probably
stuff on it.
No, I'm guessing this was last year or the year before. Strange. Anyway, so yeah, Windows XP is now officially dead. So get off Windows XP. You should have been a long time ago.
What about think about the old
Don't
people?
tell the people
The old
what
people
to
who don't know what
do.
the internet is.
I'm not telling them what to do. I'm advising them on something that's a hell of a lot better. That is Windows 7. Yeah, the old people will still get confused by it. But they just get confused by everything technology.
I thought you were just gonna say they get confused about everything. Like, whoa, what's that? Whoa.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do.
Gene.
Oh
Anyway.
no, what's that? That's a lozenge, grandmother.
It's like,
I knew that.
It's like, well, I'll give you an example. My gran is the worst. Can we do it after? Because I'm podcast. You don't need it now.
Well, what's the password?
I'm not telling you because it's the same password for my phone.
Well, do I care about your phone?
I don't want you knowing my passcode.
Say it
Katie,
live on the internet. Go on.
Half an hour.
So,
I'll be- just-
George,
You don't need it. Go away.
what have you been up
Oh,
to?
fucking hell.
Him.
It's just hilarious.
5 seconds there. Connor. I think she might need a lozenge.
Oh no, this is why I keep a plank of wood like at hand at all times.
I need some tennis balls.
Are you
so
an
I just
only
chuck them
child?
out.
I'm not an only child. That's why I got my plank of wood over there.
Oh.
You know, someone tries to get fresh, you're gonna get wood in your face.
Whoa.
Sprints.
Easy, Tiger.
Whoa, Tommy. Choose your words, mate.
You're also gonna get a plank of wood in your face.
God
Alright.
damn it, the
Moving
fish
on.
is running out.
Moving very swiftly on.
Then put more fish places down.
Microsoft is
God, you
Micro-
don't build more houses unless you got a surplus of fish. Oh, you're some sort of scrub. Oh, God.
Alright, anyway, can we move on?
Yes.
Is that going to happen? Alright,
Yes.
Microsoft is still thinking through Xbox 360 emulation for the Xbox One. Which
Thought they
is very
decided
nice.
on backwards compatibility. I thought it was a thing.
No,
thought
they
it-
they
yeah.
initially both Microsoft and Sony first decided that they weren't going to have native support for backwards compatibility on the consoles.
And it was gonna.
Well, Sony's obviously got, I think it's called PlayStation
Not a-
Now, isn't it? And that's the
Yeah.
that's the sort of, well, it used to be Gaikai, but they're gonna basically implement that. So then Microsoft's got to obviously step up its game to get backwards compatibility. Otherwise, people are gonna be like, well, they're gonna be using that as sort of a trump card against the Xbox. Well, I mean, there's obviously more problems with the Xbox. Yeah. Well, if they weren't already going to be doing that anyway. So this is quite good. But my theory... Sorry. My theory behind this is that it will also be quite good for PC users, because since the architecture within the Xbox One is very PC-esque, there will be somebody that finds a way to get this software off the Xbox One and onto PC and get it working.
Mm.
And since it's since for the most part
Do
it's
you like a lozenge?
yes, I've actually got
I
some.
have like, I have some lozenges. No, I have some lozenges.
I just get a little bit of something in my throat. Anyway, so yeah, somebody will get this working. Since it's mostly first party, it will. I would imagine it will work quite well as well.
Oh, it's gonna. It doesn't matter, man.
Oh right, so supposedly, well, one of the things is saying it might, it might do something similar to what Sony's doing, except with Microsoft's Azure servers, which I have no idea what they are. I've had emails about it, but Microsoft emails, I don't read them. It's like, oh, we want you to know about this service, and I'm like, I don't want to know about it.
You're like, who the hell cares?
I've clicked on
Indeed.
the Azure server like link, but there's just too much to
Oh my
read.
God.
Yes, it's just a massive block of text. Oh yeah, there is a lot there.
Just put the important stuff in bold.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
like
I think
pink.
the Azure servers are something to do with like Microsoft businesses. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's my theory behind it. I think it's the business stuff. I'm not 100% sure though. Alright, Android TV may be Google's next adventure to your living room. Now,
God
I
damn
think
it, Google, I'm sick of you. You're already in it quite a lot.
I think Google's already tried this before, twice, I think, with the Nexus Q, I think it was called, that failed, and Google TV, which was clunky as fuck.
I remember Google TV.
Google TV was god awful. So they're like,
Oh,
we're
was it?
gonna try again.
It was glorious.
But wasn't it like wait, was that the Chrome Cat? No.
No,
It was like Sony, but worse.
Yeah. It's like the proprietary smart TV software you find in your TVs, but a hell of a lot worse. And then they came out with a Chromecast, which actually looks quite good. I think I'll be ordering one of those
Yeah,
at the end of the week.
There's
I want
actually
a
adverts for that
Chromecast.
in like cinemas now. It's a thing.
Yeah, but Chromecast looks good. I'm hopefully getting a Chromecast very soon, so I don't have to.
Yeah.
Because I've got a smart TV, I've got an LG one. Problem is, it's a couple of years old, and the software on it is awful. Like the only thing that I use on it is BBC iPlayer, and it takes about a second or so for it to respond to button presses. It is bloody awful.
Well, us downstairs, we have something that allows us to watch TV and movies. I can't exactly say the name of it. It's really good, and it takes about 20 years. When you click the button, it's run on. Oh, what's that operating system called on Android? It's an Android box. What's the operating system called? Where
Android.
it's all about your media. It's like
Android.
Media Central. We put it on my Raspberry Pi.
Oh, XBMC.
I believe that's it. Yep, it's running that, and it allows us to watch all of the movies and all of the films
That's not bad.
in all of the lands.
Indeed.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Gotta.
What are you doing? That's me. That's me. Hang on.
Is that your phone? Yep, that's his phone.
Wait, did I say you
he's
could
got
pick
the-
up that phone?
I was kind of
F
paranoid
off,
there.
pre-recorded message.
That's the same ringtone I've got, so I was like, is that my phone?
This is like
fine.
Connor.
We're just kind of sitting there like, Right. Anyway, so this is another attempt by Google to get into your living room, which they could already do pretty much with Chromecast, but that does rely. Yeah, Chromecast does rely on on other devices though. So you need a Android tablet or phone or iPhone or whatever.
Computer.
Or computer, yeah. Which, I mean, pretty much everybody has anyway, so I fail to see the need for Android TV. But if you just want sort of an all-in-one solution for your TV and, like, a traditional TV remote,
What about
then
those
this would be...
guys who will be investing in the Steam box?
Those weirdos, I don't know.
What happened to Microsoft and
Let
No
them do
Man's
it.
Sky?
Don't know. It's been fairly quiet for all I know.
It has, which is worrying.
Connor,
Indeed. Yes.
we're gonna be starting the halftime break soon.
We will be once we've covered this. So,
Oh,
the thing
quite
is...
precise. 2029.
Yeah. I don't see the need for Android TV because if it's going to be more expensive than the Chromecast, it's going to be a waste of money unless you really don't have any other devices that can utilize the Chromecast, which, to put it bluntly, all people pretty much do. So I fail to see the reason for it. I mean, the Chromecast's 30 quid, so that's not too bad. Anyway,
Is it only 30 quid?
yeah.
Ooh, I may get it.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? And it only supports YouTube videos, though, doesn't it?
No, it's got like YouTube, iPlayer, Netflix.
Does it not support if I was to watch, say, a TV show online?
Do you want to
on
watch Game of Thrones?
On a
It's-
legal service?
Are you talking about Game of Thrones?
A little bit. And
I'll
if I was to
send-
put Chromecast into the TV behind us,
I'll drop
cause
Those of us who can't do Sky.
there. I've dropped a link in the Skype chat for the apps that are supported on it.
oh well, it's not an app. So
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Anyway, oops, I've minimized Skype. That's not a good idea. We are going to be taking our halftime break, so I'll hold the call. Alright, we are going to be taking our halftime break now, so we will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the TMM podcast with myself, the mining miner, Blair Tall 66, Crypt, and Mr. Spoosful. I will welcome them back. Hello.
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 Oh, that is creepy as hell. You know
What
how
is-
when you resume a call, Skype freezes the cameras for a couple of seconds?
Yeah.
Mhm.
George's looked really weird.
Some salt and shake crisps.
Oh,
Try
salt and
that.
shake. I have not had salt and shake for ages.
Oh my
Well, how
god,
much
never.
No matter how much you shake them, there's always that reservoir of salt at the
Yeah,
bottom.
it doesn't proportion them correctly. You've got like plain crisps and then heavily salted ones.
Yep.
It's just, it's like, oh, the salt on this one's a bit meh, and then it's just like, ah! You get one of the ones with just the whole sachet on it. You can feel your mouth just drying out.
You you feel your arteries screaming.
Yeah.
Like, no, no. Oh god, I need.
Alrighty. Anyway, Nvidia GeForce Experience adds notebook support and remote game streaming.
So I'm
I
guessing
mean-
that's for the. Mind one second. Can I just before we like something kind of related to this? Have you seen how they've improved the? What's
Anyway, so how are you, George?
what's that thing called? What's that thing called? The thing, Nvidia.
I think it's called the
Shield.
thing.
Shield. Nvidia Shield.
Yes, that's it.
You can play like DayZ and everything on it now with like decent frames and like it actually works and stuff.
It's every night when I'm streaming. Is that it's everybody else's mission in the house to just distract me. I can't bear it. Anyway, so this is going to be adding in-house. I think it's just in-house streaming for notebooks, which I'm assuming will have to have Nvidia graphics of some description. Actually, probably not. I don't know. But obviously, it's still going to be restricted to the Kepler-based GPUs, which is the 660 and above, I think. And then we've got
I
streaming
have the
on.
next topic, by the way.
All right, cool.
Just to let you know.
Cool. And then streaming to remote networks, so you can stream outside the house to the Nvidia Shield. I don't know whether
That's.
Whoa.
I don't know how that works.
You what?
Oh, is your light gone
You
off?
what, mate? It's not off. It's just sort of dimmed.
It's like, no.
Does it
What do
have
you think
this
you're doing?
function?
Oh, so, like you got the motion sensors where you gotta start flailing around.
Wait,
every
is
10
your
minutes.
headset wireless?
Billy Mays, is that
No, it's
you?
not.
Asking my friends.
I don't understand that
What
joke.
time
I don't know either. I'm just laughing. Just play along. Tom,
this is one
Tom,
with like a
none
load
of
of salt on it.
Tom, none of us get that joke.
Oh god, I immediately regret my decision. Oh. Oh.
Is that one of the salty ones? That
Oh, it
always
was. It's just because Billy Mays is dead and he's, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
Oh, hi, Billy Mays here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know who that is now. I was like, I recognise the name, but I couldn't quite match the face. So is it just on the sort of context that he's dead that you started using his name
Yeah.
for that? Okay, very well. So, some of the things. Yeah.
Anyway, you were going on about something, Connor.
Yes. So I think the implementation to stream to notebooks is to sort of rival Steam with their in-home streaming, which I haven't actually tried out for a while. I need to try that out again because they've supposedly added a whole metric crap ton of optimizations to it. But I don't get how the streaming outside the home is going to work as effectively. Because I mean,
You're just gonna need a really good wireless.
oh yeah. Well, I mean, people have been complaining about laggy connections when they're not right next to their router as it is. So hopefully they'll be able
Oh, nah, I've seen, Jack Frags.
No.
He did like a review of the Nvidia Shield,
Yeah.
and apparently his works absolutely great no matter where he is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Some people have been complaining.
Isn't Jack Frogs from Birmingham?
I didn't know. I didn't care.
'Cause when I listen, he's always like, shit, Birmingham.
Where's Frankie on PC from? His voice
Done, finished.
is sexual.
God damn it, God.
Like, seriously,
Anyway.
he is the other version of Total Biscuit.
You were about to say something?
Also, on another note, did you guys hear about Portal 1 being ported to Nvidia Shield?
Oh yeah, I heard about
That
that.
sounds interesting. I mean, it's a, well, depending on if it's your first playthrough or not, it's like a 45-minute game, but still.
Yeah. Well,
Jack
I'd be fat with puzzles.
Frags said he will never use Nvidia Shield for in-home streaming. He just simply doesn't have. He just doesn't see the reason, or like he just doesn't know why. Basically, he doesn't have a reason to use it.
Yeah.
But he will use it for on the road gaming and stuff. He says it's extremely good for that.
Yes. And I think this will be very good for people who are on the road all the time, because if you can... Well, it depends on if it'll probably not work over 3G, but if you've got a 4G connection, then it may work. Obviously, there'll be some hiccups from time to time, but
Also, yeah, and they'll get instantly blocked.
probably. Oh yeah, because it'll be streaming loads of data. But it says here that the recommended bandwidth is 5 megabits a second. Oh wait, that's 5 megabits a second upload and download. Okay, that's me out, because Virgin Media are crap when it comes to upload. I've got like
I'm gone.
Yep.
See ya.
three.
It can't be more crap
more-
than my internet.
I was gonna
Do
say
you
if
know
I was
you can?
just...
Do you know you can stream Battlefield 4 Ultra at 30 frames a second on it
Can you?
because it's using most of your PC?
I've been-
Just saying, that handheld console, although it's using your PC, it's still in theory still has to process the Ultra Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
Xbox One and PS4 can't do that.
Yeah. Because when you're beaten by an Nvidia
Something
Tegra 4,
with a mobile processor can.
a broken
Yes,
nail
it may
clippers.
be using your graphics card from inside your PC, but it still takes quite a bit of power to process Battlefield 4 and Ultra while like streaming it.
Well, while saying that, I imagine a PS4 and an Xbox One sipping tea in say an English country garden, and Nvidia Shield comes in with his man arms, and he's
Yeah.
walking on his fists. He's not using his little dingly feet. He's got his big man arms.
Talk amongst yourselves. Right, I'll fix those later. I've kind of snapped my nail clippers.
What's attacking us?
I don't know.
Real men just sort of shout at their nails, and they just fall off.
you just look at nails and go, "Huh!" and then it just
Yeah,
fall
and it
off.
just goes. Woof. Like damn straight.
Wait, Connor, that's not. Oh, for fuck! Why does it keep doing this to me?
Oh, what?
I keep trying to type in game, and like it
Shout at
brings
it.
up the thing in your chat. Anyways, but next, can I move on to the next topic?
Yeah.
See, I didn't realize it was such a big thing, but since it's going around the internet, and I feel really sad.
Where have you put
Does
it?
anybody watch CTFXC on the internet?
No.
Is that a no?
That's it.
Well, they're breaking up. They're getting divorced. So sad. It was like he was sat there, and it was like, and what, like, because it's his channel, so he was telling them that they're getting divorced, and it was sat there like watching a father tell the children that they're getting divorced.
I thought you could say like there's
so
going to be no Christmas, like
sad.
Santa has been murdered by like Osama bin Laden or something.
Oh, it's honestly, it's so sad. And he gets leukemia the day after he tells her.
What? What? Oh God!
Oh,
I
things
know.
are not going his way.
Oh,
Good
that's
Lord.
horrible.
He's also had a brain tumor, and he's on.
Oh
He's on.
God!
Good God.
He's on. He's on. What do you call it? Chemotherapy.
This is morbid
He's
as
getting
fuck.
divorced.
That's horrible.
Oh,
I know,
poor
it's so
guy.
sad though. Like, bless them.
Bless him. He's
Fucking hell.
he's got like cancer.
He did have cancer.
Brain tumor. The tumor's a cancer, isn't it?
Yes.
Technically.
I'm confused as to what Jack's doing. He just randomly did a drive-by and blew up. He better not be going around there. Oh, damn.
Damn.
Anyway,
How
Connie,
about-
we're going about the next topic.
Xbox One ushers in a new era as first ID at Xbox game arrives. I think wasn't this Xbox's way of saying, oh, we support independent developers?
Yeah, I heard about this at
Yeah.
launch. They were all like, "Oh, God, I forgot."
I was going to say, I take
Forgot
you
what the
skipping
topic,
the
like,
Amazon
exactly
one.
what's
They're
it-
basically... Is there an Amazon one?
They're gonna
Oh, we'll
they're
do
gonna
that.
give out
We'll do
like
that next.
free indie games
Actually,
or something.
yeah,
like
just skip
that.
that.
I don't know. Part of the campaign.
Yeah. Basically, I think they were trying to make it out that Xbox One was the platform for indie developers. And
Yeah.
the first game out of the gates in that program is Strikes at Zero Director's Cut, which has been on Steam for how long now? Long time.
Isn't it like they're just gonna focus more on indie games, like stick them on the front page and
Yeah, like, I mean,
put them everywhere?
the indie section on Xbox 360 was god awful. I mean,
Yeah,
it was just
like-
sort of... It was just a rotting cesspit of really, really, really crap games.
Like when I was on 360, I looked at the indie page, and the front page had 3 games on. It had Bastion, that other game, and that other game, and it was literally just that.
Yeah, they definitely didn't focus on indie back then, because frankly, it's not going to be making them any money, is it? But they seem to be wanting to encourage independent developers now, which is nice, because then it might usher in a new generation of game developers, especially the more underrated ones.
Yeah.
So it's not just going, oh, here's this AAA title and this AAA title. Just buy these. Don't bother with the
Here's
indie
COD.
one. Yeah, COD. Fucking COD.
Back in the day, it was just it was an alternation from COD and I can't remember. Back
wasn't
in the
even
day
anything else, so it
of
wasn't.
360.
Just
It was
COD.
it was literally just COD. And when you weren't playing COD, you were sleeping.
Yeah. I will admit I've actually bought one Call of Duty game in my life. That was Black Ops.
I got
No, the
Fine,
best
okay.
one was
4,
World of
5,
War.
6, 7. I got 4, 5, 6, and 7.
I've got 1, 2, and 3
World at War
on
was
the
the best,
PlayStation
honestly.
2.
I'm gonna say World at
I
War
think
was
I've
World
the
at
best.
War was the
Then-
best.
1, 2,
Then COD
3,
4.
4, and 5.
I really enjoyed 3 on the PS2. That was
3
good.
was good. 3 was good. 5 was honestly 5 was me fit. Oh, I love that
Yeah,
game.
I like the whole World War II thing. Reznov and when if you're playing a multiplayer game, you heard the sound of dogs, you knew you were fucked.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
You heard those dogs, you were like, shit, I gotta get out of here.
There was just no escaping it.
I went back on it not so long ago, but it's all hackers now.
Yeah. Yeah. When a Call of Duty game
It's all
gets
hackers
when
now.
it gets old enough, it does just become a game.
You join
riddled
in,
with
you
hackers.
spawn, you
And
get
you're
insta
dead.
headshotted.
You just spawn and then you're just dead. Oh, did you hear? I don't know whether we discussed this one, but did you hear how Titanfall's going to be handling hackers? They're
How?
going to be recognizing them, and they're going to just put them all in one of in their own
one
lobby.
server.
Yeah, they're just going
Yeah.
to put all the hackers in one place, and it's just going to
go.
be brilliant. I wanted there to be spectator slots on those servers, and I just want to
Just
watch.
it happen.
It'll be.
Did you see
brilliant.
the April Fool's thing that they did for Titanfall?
No,
The Optimus Prime
Yeah.
Titan.
no, I didn't see
Oh.
that. No, I want to now.
It was
Ah,
like
so
it was
that.
But
like
the
a
no, the
Generation
annoying thing
1
is they
Optimus
could have put it
Prime.
in the game. Like they had footage of it in game.
Yeah, they
but
did.
they just-
It was like a fully Generation 1, but I think the fact that it made it really unbelievable was the fact it could turn into a driving vehicle. I was at that point I was like,
Did you see the Pokemon thing as well on Google Maps? I don't know if it's still there.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Is it? I think it's still there. Oh, let's discuss April Fool's jokes. YouTube's April Fool's this year was crap. Like
What
it
did
was
it
really
do?
bad. It was like they were saying that viral videos, memes. I think it was. No, it was viral videos. Basically, they know what's coming and they can make things into sort of the big trends. And it was crap. It had nothing on the year before, which was the YouTube Awards, where they said they were shutting down YouTube and picking a winner.
yeah.
That was a pretty good one, because they really stuck by that one. But this year was crap. And then we had OBS getting in on the on it with saying that you have to have a license to use it, and they were saying like Twitch edition. Note the clicks in this version will take like 15 to 20 seconds to respond, and then in the Razer edition, note only Razer peripherals will be usable with this. It was quite good. Actually, I'm gonna see if they still got it up on the website. I wouldn't imagine so. Project.com. Oh, that's .vom. I don't want that. I want broadcaster software. But yeah, it was pretty good. Nah, they haven't still got it up. It was good though. I enjoyed it. But anywho, moving on. Assassin's Creed movie to be rewritten. I didn't even know there was an Assassin's Creed movie. That's how out of the loop I am.
I heard things.
Yeah.
I've heard
He
things.
heard
You have
things.
heard about the bird.
What bird?
So supposedly Adam Cooper and
Don't
Bill
you know?
Collage, for those people
I don't know.
who those names make sense to, I am not good with this. Oh, it's going to be a live action movie. Oh.
Yeah, like the flipping fighter one was.
It's going to be awful.
They're
That's
gonna
it, it's
ruin
just gonna
it
be
like they
awful.
did my favorite one.
I just want to see someone jump from.
Halo movie. Oh yeah.
I just
Oh,
want
yeah,
to see
still doing
someone
that,
jump from like a
Nah, they're
20-story
not
building
making it
into hay.
anymore.
Are they not? Weren't they
Portal
doing
movie
like
will be
a?
good.
Weren't they making like a Halo TV series? Wasn't that meant to be a thing?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like
That
animated
was-
though?
Yes, but that was announced back when the Xbox One was announced. I think one of the many TV things to go with the Xbox One.
Yeah, they announced that at the thing, didn't they? They were like, "Oh, Halo! Everybody loves Halo. Let's make things."
Yeah, it's been nearly a year now, and
It
that has
is
not
really
come to
like.
pass.
Did you watch the Halo? Halo. Oh, what was the series called again? The one that they only bring out on Xbox. 1 second. It was called.
Was it called Halo?
Was it called Halo? Well, it may have started with that, but I don't know.
Forward upon dawn. No, unto dawn. Forward unto dawn.
Oh yeah, that sounds familiar.
It was really good. Like, I'm not just saying it because it was Halo,
Uh-huh.
but it was just a genuinely really good program.
Yeah. Well, I've only ever owned one Halo game. That was Halo 3. I think I still got it. No, I think I traded it in. I'm not 100% sure though.
You got
and
Halo 3, yeah.
I didn't really enjoy it. I'm not really into Halo, probably because I'm not big into first-person shooters. That's really
Honestly,
not my
like
thing.
all the Halo games are literally the same. You play as Master Chief, you kill some bad guys, and you save the world. Honestly,
Halo Reach, which is the
Oh,
one
excuse me, I
of
was
the
getting
only
to that.
games I bought £100
George,
for.
shush, shush.
I'm holding the talking Fanta. Right.
Talking Fanta. I also have a talking Fanta.
Bar Halo Reach. Halo Reach was the one that's the prequel, and it was not about playing as Master Chief killing stuff. It was about the origins of the Spartans as they were like Spartan. It was like
Holy hell.
Oh
Spartan.
god, here we go.
They were like first gen. They were the one of the first generations, and that's why the armor was crap, and that's why like the blue girl
Tom.
on the face just died, and it was like that's a stupid death. We've got the armor on
Really
full
dusty.
shot, died. Oh.
Tom, I'm
needs
sorry to
justice.
interrupt you, but look what he's doing.
Okay, yeah, Carter, you bloody green guy.
Show Master Chief. Come on, which one's Master Chief?
The green one.
Actually, I
Go
think
on.
you'll find George,
George,
Russian woman, bloke.
Question: how did we get from
that's
Assassin's
wrong.
Creed to Halo?
I only
Well,
remember
you
his name.
see,
His name
we were talking about Assassin's Creed the movie,
Everybody
then
Oh,
knows
yeah,
they went
yeah,
on
yeah.
about Halo the movie.
The
Yeah.
best one.
They were like saying how this would be probably shit.
Mhm.
Like the Halo stuff.
Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, making a video game into a live-action movie is always going to be a little bit.
Stop bringing
For the most
stuff
part.
over.
No, but isn't this one really nice? Like that's a really nice
I
one.
never
It's
liked
nice,
this.
but
It was
stop it.
Gears of War.
storyline was okay. I
Take
just
it
never
back.
liked it.
The end. Just the only thing that annoyed us was the end of the third Gears of War film.
Ooh.
The film game.
Driving in the boom and the explosion.
They was getting rolled up.
No, it wasn't. It was the end bit where like how it just ended. Like it was just like you killed the queen and just went end.
Oh, I get you.
That annoyed us. Although it has the best game scene ever in. Do you know the Dom death scene?
Yeah.
That is the best scene from a game I've ever seen in my
That-
life.
That was emotional. That was. Ooh.
I was in tears. I watch when I'm sad. I watch that and cry. That's so sad. It's
Type it in YouTube.
mad world. Oh no, I'm going now.
If you wanna take a minute, I'll understand. I mean,
Well, if he actually leaves the room.
stuff like that.
That is that.
Sits up.
Alright, anyway, are we gonna move on?
It's like when I was playing Shadow with the Colossus, and the horse you have with you through the entire game is called aggro, and like
Okay.
before the
Seriously.
final boss fight, shut up. Before the final boss fight, your horse comes and falls off a cliff, and you're like, no, aggro, and you know, oh,
Can you stop bringing stuff over?
gets me every
Maya.
time.
Oh, you got Maya.
Maya.
Oh, wait a minute.
Shit.
And you have to do the last boss fight with that aggro, and it's. Oh, and then the final scene, aggro comes back and he's got to live.
I like his face.
like,
Oh.
aggro.
I can jump that, George. I have Vasily and Sergey.
Oh, I got the terrible one. Although she's not terrible anymore since she was like a secret agent. But I also have what's his face, but a little version of him.
Okay, how the fuck did we get on to fricking meerkats?
I think I can top you. Look,
No, it's
Oh
Gizmo.
no. Gizmo.
I've got a basil brush on top of my TV unit.
as
Do you remember a Neo? Do you remember a Neo? The guy who ran like the
Oh, not that
cafe.
thing.
There's basil brush.
this bear and
Monkey.
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 Oh,
It's
it's monkey.
Oh, monkey.
It's like when you said there was an eagle in the biscuit cupboard.
Oh,
By the way, George, what's on your bed? Like,
Sheets.
Where?
he's
Where?
lying on your bed.
What there?
No,
This thing.
it's like this. It's not your. It's not your cover.
This.
No,
That.
it's
That is
It's like
air.
next to your pillow.
can we play the guessing game after the after the podcast?
Yes.
That's a deodorant can.
Okay.
God damn it, guys. Right, anyway, moving on, before we start going on yet another tangent, bit of a public service announcement. Change your password on every website ever. Because
I'm not doing that. I can't be
there is
asked.
there is a bug with OpenSSL that called the Heartbleed bug, which is essentially basically the way SSL works. It'll send a code, well, a cryptographic code with your information and encrypt it. But
Yeah.
this bug has allowed basically anybody who knows about it to get this cryptographic code and basically see all the information anywhere.
I've got all of Connor's passwords
Of course you do.
Oh,
and Tom's.
but it's effort.
And Tom's anyways.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just I heart George.
I haven't changed all of them.
No
I've changed.
spaces.
I've changed my Twitch. I've changed my emails, my Gmail, my Steam, because Steam was the first one. Well, to my knowledge, Steam was one of the first ones affected. Well, that was the first one I knew about anyway.
Yeah, I changed my Steam one anyways.
Yeah.
Like 3 times. I was ordered to by Steam. They officially ordered me to.
Yeah, I've yet to change my SoundCloud password. But it should be rectified on most, if not all, servers now, because, I mean, they've been fairly quick to dispatch it, so if you go around, just change all of your passwords.
Guys, they're gonna steal your RuneScape items.
Yeah, they're gonna hack you. You're gonna get all those 10-year-old kids that know about the bug, and they're gonna have your RuneScape password. They're gonna hack your account and get you banned.
Get your banned from RuneScape.
Imagine if Xbox Live was
I said
compromised by this.
when I was about
All the 10-year-old kids would
7,
be
my
right.
cousin went to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
He went to a deserty country to fight in the war. And I said to him, "Here, mate, you better bring us back a camel." Although I didn't say that. I said, "Are you going to bring us back a camel?" And he was like, "Okay, I'll bring you a camel."
Did he bring you a camel? Oh!
Well, he stuck
This
to
is
his
what I
promise.
got.
Well,
So
he
disappointed.
Stuck by his word. It's a camel.
It
It
is.
was true,
In
that
fact,
is
it's
a
not.
camel.
Isn't that a dromedary? Something.
Dromedary.
It's only got one hump. Oh, this is a
camel,
camel only got
George.
one.
I think dromedary is a subtype of camel, isn't it?
No, because one has one hump and one has two.
Dromedary is the one with 2, I think.
They're all camels.
They are all pretty much
Is
camels.
it black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
One of them. I can't remember. There is a conclusive answer for that, but I can't remember what it is.
It might be a subspecies. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a subspecies. Anyway, Tom, you wanted to talk about this one?
Yes, I did.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Right,
Go
let me
back.
just open it up. The old Borderlands 2 sequel prequel. Apparently, I've heard
Yeah,
from...
Apparently, they're bringing out a
Right,
sequel.
right.
Shut up,
George.
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 George, did he
I'm
say
gonna
you
lay-
could
I'm
talk?
gonna lay
Tom's
you out.
starting to
I'm
shine.
gonna lay you out. All right.
Ooh.
Right. This is basically Borderlands 1.5. It's like it's gonna be set on the like the rise of Handsome Jack and how he became the master villain of Pandora and how he came at the top of Hyperion. It's gonna be based on spacey planets, not like
Yeah.
luscious. I say luscious inhabited planets like Pandora. You know, all the crap that's on there. But it's gonna be like on like barren moons with moon bases where you have to like collect oxygen. I think the concept they're going for is you collect oxygen from like checkpoint to checkpoint to move throughout like say the level. There's gonna be like force field bases and there's oxygen meters and all that stuff.
Question, Connor. What did Jake say? Jake or her say?
He was just it's not suitable for the chat, so I timed him out.
And
Just because I
apparently-
know who he is and I'll go mental at him.
Well, basically, he was calling you a surrender monkey.
Since
Oh.
since it's based in space, I think it's at least one of the characters is going to be robotic.
Yeah.
One of them's going to be Claptrap.
Yeah,
One-
yeah. Claptrap is a playable character.
I call that if and when we play that game, I am
Yes.
playing as Claptrap. The second one's Wilhelm before he gets turned into the monstrous giant Hyperion monster. I think it's
Which one's Wilhelm again?
is the Hyperion engineer. I think.
Oh,
Is he the big musky one?
Yeah, Hyperion engineer that gets turned into like a big loader. I think I don't know if he'll be robotic or not. No, I doubt he will. But there's gonna be him. There's gonna be
Well, he's still
one of
part
the-
human,
one of-
so he will have to breathe.
We got Wilhelm
Yeah.
Enforcer, Nisha, who is a lawbringer.
Nisha is from one of the DLCs. I think.
Yeah, that's why I don't know who it is.
One of the Borderlands 1 DLCs. So that'll be thingy. Who's the other one?
Well, it says here who we got. Athena the Gladiator. Yeah, I think that was the other one. So we've got Athena, Wilhelm, Nisha, and Claptrap.
Yeah, yeah.
I am gonna.
So wait, so will it tell you how Claptrap ended up on that icy planet?
I assume so. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I do.
It'll be handsome Jack will probably maroon him.
Probably.
Yeah.
But this should be fun.
I imagine the end of the game is going to be like the entire gang splits up. Maybe some people die. Claptrap gets marooned. Wilhelm gets taken like hostage or I don't know, indoctrinated.
Or
Or something
turned
like
into a thingy?
that. Yeah.
You might be normal all the way through it, and you might get turned into
Yeah.
one at the end.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so what's Claptrap's ability going to be? To oil all over photos of other robots?
I think Claptrap. It's going to be. I don't know. If
Walk upstairs. He's going to have the one that he can use every year that he can walk upstairs.
walk upstairs. I really don't know. Might be something with lasers. Because they said that apparently there's going to be a lot of lasers in this game.
Yeah. One fun mechanic I've seen is the cryo one, where you can basically freeze characters and then stamp on the head and just crush them. Just smash them into a million bits. It looks amazing. But yeah, this is the Borderlands pre-sequel, so it's probably going to be more of the same stuff. But it's going to be a different story, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I
anyway,
mean, I don't mind more of the same stuff.
Yeah.
It's great.
yeah, it's pretty fun. But anyway, that is all the time we have this week. So just give me a second.
It's been a good week back.
Has been indeed.
Time to be off for 3 months now.
Oh, are you leaving us again, George?
No.
Alright, no, good.
I'll never leave you.
Good. Alright, anyway, so that is all the time we have for this week. So last thing to do is thank you all very, very much for watching, and we will see you next time. See you later.
Bye.